Hello, Foxy Finds here, and we are continuing on with Foxy's Shiny Quest. As I mentioned in the last video, this is essentially a part 2, so another short video, but continuing on, we will be back to our, on average, 7 shiny Pokemon per video. Now, the 3 shinies I have for you today were all random encounters, so let me show you what I found. I was doing some preparations for shiny hunting, completing some small tasks and not actively looking for shinies at the time. Then out of the corner of my eye, I catch this orange ball of rust, a lowland graveler. This Pokemon is made of rock with an electrical charge. The black parts on its body are iron shavings that are magnetically sticking to it. Several shiny hunters have a Pokemon that they repeatedly find the shinies of. Gravelers, that for me. To date, I have found 5 Cantonian Graveler and 4 Alolan Graveler, and that's not counting their evolutions. This family line is known for learning attacks that will damage or flat out faint themselves, so finding a shiny of it is sometimes nerve-wracking. On this game, it's one of the reasons why I often save before I encounter these. After preparing for shiny hunting, I picked the target I wanted to catch and made my way over to the spot. To my surprise, a shiny was already waiting for me. Altaria. A fairly good all-around Pokemon, it had the unique instance of having one of its types changed when it evolved into this Pokemon, and then later it got a Mega Evolution that replaced the other type. Rest in peace, Mega Altaria. We'll miss your fairy dragon goodness. This Pokemon took me 3 attempts of encountering, throwing a quick ball, and running away before it finally stayed in the ball. This Pokemon is inspired by clouds, as is clearly visible. In one of the episodes of the anime, we got to see what Altaria looked like, completely soaked in water, and got a better view of what this Pokemon looks like underneath all those fluffy feathers. After that surprise capture, I went on with the hunt I was aiming for, and, well, I can tell you Minccino was not what I was going for, but I'll take it. This Pokemon is a clean freak. It uses its tail as a broom to sweep up dirt and dust, so if you happen to know anyone that doesn't quite have time to dust around their house, this is the Pokemon for them. Up until recently, when you started a new game in Pokemon, you were greeted with the professor of the region and they would explain the Pokemon world. They would send out an example Pokemon. In black and white versions, we got Minccino. These games were notable in that the Minccino that was there had a normal chance of being shiny. The game generated a new Minccino with completely different values every time that you saw this scene. Well, that about wraps things up. It's funny finding those 3 shinies all while hunting for something completely different. And a shiny is a shiny, and that's another week down. On that note, if there are any shinies that you're interested in hearing more about or seeing me hunt, go ahead and leave so in the comments. I'll see what I can do. And with that, I will wish you all a wonderful week, and as always, happy hunting.